This is gonna be a fun squeeze.
And now we're cooking with gas.
Drop your phone, Leah.
Yeah, hold on to your hats.
Look at this. You start by immediately walking to this kind of platform here. Holy moly. Well, hello and welcome to Hello. I am Clutch, where I am here today in Estes Park, Colorado to go on the Estes Park Aerial Tramway. Now, I'm really excited because this hasn't been open for a little while and they reopened recently, and so now what you're able to do in this fun adventure is take a aerial tram all the way to the top of this kind of mountain right up here. So it's a kind of a small little red fun little thing. I think it's a little bit tight, but when you go to the top, I think you get some incredible views. And in this video, I'm really excited to take you along with me today to show you what the experience is like and show you those views from the top. So please follow me. So when you do come to the Estes Park Aerial Tramway, just note it is extra for parking. They do have a parking lot here, but it's like $8 for like 4 hours. Logistics out of the way there. And then here you have your tram station right here, or aerial tramway station right here. So it actually has been around since 1955, which is pretty awesome. It's a sort of summit established in 1955. And so you catch it down here. We'll go in there in a second, but you can kind of see in the distance, see those red cars coming down right there. You see it just a little bit. And so we're going to go on that. I think it's about a 10-minute journey to the top, but it looks like you come in here and check in. They did say to try to book in advance. I think if you come at certain times, it's better pricing. Let's look at some of the fun stats we have up here. So like, look at this. We got, let's see, started in 1955. You start at 75.22 for elevation, go up 1,200 feet, 5-minute travel time, so 10-minute on the ride. Anyway, a lot of fun stats there. Let's go inside. All right, so we checked in and basically just get in line. We're starting through the gift shop. I'll probably show a little bit of this at the end, but you just come around the corner here and let's see. Oh, look at all the cute little stuff. We'll look at it. Get some water, gotta stay hydrated. And look at this, big old line. So we did have a specific time and only I think 10 people can fit at one time. So I think it might take a few rounds to get on. While we're waiting in line, I do want to point out this warning peanut allergy sign because apparently you can kind of buy peanuts at the top and feed the squirrels. And so there's lots of peanut shells at the top. So just be aware of that. We've made it to the actual station now. The line moves pretty fast and you can see it in the distance going. There it goes. We can't come back. We don't know how it works. And here comes the aerial tramway coming into the station. Your first real good look at it. You can see how, like, compared to some other tramways in the world, like, this is pretty small. Because again, I think it has a capacity of like 10 people, including the driver. So this is going to be a fun squeeze. And there it goes. There's a whole bunch of like bells and such. It goes really fast. They load and they just go. So our chariot has arrived. We waited about 20 minutes, so about 4 or 5 cycles before it was our turn. And so now when we get on, I'm going to try to show the entire journey up because I'm in a tight quarters with a whole bunch of people. I know it might be a little hard to talk the whole time or give you commentary, so I might just be showing it as we go all the way up. All right. Yeah, it's like the train. Got the woo-woo to let us go. Oh, there you go. Wow. There we go. Look at that. We're going all the way up there. It's only like 1,200 feet more. It's not that high. Oh. And now we're cooking with gas. Yeah, hold on to your hats. Oh, wow. Wow. Wowie wow. Wowie wow. Wow. Yeah, we're going to get some great views at the top here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's like you're flying.
Is that the Stanley Hotel?
Wow.
That we missed? Yes. Is that the Stanley? Okay. That's shining. Oh, that's the one. Yeah.
It's over there someplace.
Yeah. Is that big
Look at those views. Like Estes Park. I mean, this is again the entry to Rocky Mountain National Park, so you get some big views there. Also, fun fact. My wife and I once hiked to the top of that. That's called Old Man Mountain. It is an amazing hike, and it kicks your butt. But look at this. Oh my goodness.
Wondering a lot of these wonderful homes stuff up the side.
You can stand up. You're not in my shot. You're good. Thank you, though. Wow. Yeah. Here. It really looks like you're floating. Like you can barely even see. Oh, and we're gonna pass our neighbor here in a second. Here comes our neighbor. Oh, hey neighbor. Oh, that was quick. Oh, you can see Lake Estes now. Look at that.
We can switch spots on the way back. Wowie, wow, wow.
This is higher than the gondolas for some of the gondolas in Switzerland.
You think it's higher than Switzerland?
I don't know.
Like higher, like mean how far we are from off the ground? Yeah, it might be. You don't have to look. You can close your eyes and pretend you're on stable ground. This is amazing, though. Look at these views. I could feel my ears popping. Wow.
Good advice.
We're almost there, are we? Can we even? Oh, hard to see. Yeah, looks like we're just getting closer to those mountain rockiness and trees. Man, it's quite beautiful, though. Man, if you tried to climb it, you had to be a scramble. Wow. Oh my gosh.
Frittata.
Egg jokes. That was excellent.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared.
Oh, and slow down at the end. Oh, there's the station at the end. So a little slow down.
There was a pause.
Views are getting great.
Oh.
It's a slow for the final ascent. Oh wow, yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, the higher you go, the steeper the ascent is. Wow, that was a much quicker ride than I thought. For some reason, I thought it was 10 minutes each way, but that was only like 3 minutes. Wow. Yeah, look at this.
Okay.
That is so cool.
When was it?
That was a fun ride, and of course, once we get off, we'll show you what we got around and see some great views.
Oh, look, we were walking.
Oh, look at this over here to the right.
I want to get
That will be fun. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so much fun. Ooh. Oh, slow little. Let's see if it shakes at all.
What? No.
Wow, smooth landing.
Yeah, there it is.
Very nice, very nice.
All right, we have made it to the top. But in all seriousness, folks, look at this. You start by immediately walking to this kind of platform here. They didn't tell me to bring quarters. I didn't bring any quarters, but look at this view. Holy moly. This is awesome. I know my camera will never do big views justice, but look at this. Wife, look at it. Look at it. These views are truly phenomenal. These are so cool. Oh my gosh, so you're seeing all of Estes Park here. So one thing that's really cool to point out is that big white building right there. That is the Stanley Hotel. So if you kind of see it, I believe it's that. I think I'm pointing it to it correctly. That's the Stanley Hotel, which was what The Shining was based off of. Not the outside, but the inside. So if you go to the inside, it's much more what The Shining was based off of. And then you have basically all of Estes Park. You got like Estes down there, you got one fun stuff there. Right around here is the main drag, and then just into Rocky Mountain National Park, which is just, these views are phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. I can't even say it. Phenomenal. So for posterity, I'm just gonna do one big sweeping view, no commentary.
I ran out of time.
You ran out of time.
So yes, if you do want to use these, make sure you bring quarters. I didn't even know to bring quarters. Hey, look at this. This was made in Norwalk, Connecticut. I think that's worth the 2 letters we've been to us. Anyway, I think that's awesome. At the bottom here, they have these little things that tell you like what to dial this to. You can see like there's numbers on the side here. So basically like you turn it so that it's at the right angle, and it'll tell you what you are looking at here, which I think is pretty cool. So you can see, like I said, the Stanley Hotel. You can see Mummy Mountain, Flat Top Mountain, Long's Peak, which is I believe the highest peak in all Rocky Mountain National Park. It's the only 14er they have there. So anyway, that's pretty cool. I like this kind of old school sign here. So when you are at the top here, you do have obviously all the views, the fun things there, but you also have a cafe that you can go to, or this is called the Tram House. Not exactly sure what that is, but I know you can also go, looks like there's snacks and stuff in there, maybe, looks like drinks. I can see some adult beverages there, but there's a cafe over to the left here. I know there's some trails, and again, might be able to buy some peanuts to try to feed some squirrels. Also on this ramp here, going up, they have this great like panoramic showing you what all the different mountains are and what the heights are of them. So again, the highest one, Long's Peak right there. And so I believe that would be that guy right there, because he's the one poking above everyone else. as we turn the corner going up that ramp there, you can see this is how we get to that cafe. I mean, it's one way. I don't know why I'm instructing you. Anyway, there's a bunch of trails over there. We'll probably explore a little bit of that. But oh my gosh, cool. You can see some of the mechanisms up here. You can see wires and things and such. And I just find that cool. Anyway, this way. All right, so entering the Hungry Chipmunk Cafe. Oh yeah. Oh my God, look at this. That's ridiculous. I love it. I absolutely love it. So when you come in, it's kind of a little bit of a gift shop up at the top here as well. And then you can see there's a little sign up here that says peanuts. So you can buy peanuts here if you want to get, like, again, I guess feed some of the squirrels up here. Let me look around here. I mean, I'm not gonna show all the gift shop, but they do got some of those cool, oh, that might be coming home with us. That's a good one. I like that a lot. That magnet. Well, just for posterity. Just for posterity. Hold up, I gotta see. All right, $7.99. I'm gonna let you know for posterity that it is $7.99. But around the corner here, again, the Hungry Chipmunk Cafe. Nothing like too crazy, but they got like some drinks over here. Looks like they got like, looks like burritos, it looks like sandwiches, like so cookies, like some simple noshing stuff over here. So like you can come up here and have lunch, and it looks like also outside of this, and we'll probably do a little bit more peeking as well. I mean, it's the same views, but again, amazing views from up here. One other really cute thing I want to point out in the gift shop is they have these kind of like signs. This is 20 bucks for this. It's a metal sign. Super cute. But they have this on a couple other things as well, so you can also get that on the magnet if you want. I just think it's adorable. Oh my gosh, these guys are on everything. They're on that mug, they're on these playing cards, they're on this unreasonably easy puzzle. And for the record, a bag of peanuts is $3.49. When you buy it, you get to fill it up here. This is not for human consumption. All right, we got our nuts. And now you just kind of walk down here, and like you can walk around to the front over there, or just walk around the trails a little bit and look for some critters. Again, I think there's some light hiking trails, nothing like too crazy as far as I understand. I didn't see any map that specified what the trails are. So we're just gonna kind of walk around a little bit with our nuts. Wife, show us the bag of nuts, please. There you are, peanuts. Now you understand what it looks like. So we're following the West Summit Trail. I don't really know how big or short these are, but we're just gonna go around until we can kind of find some critters. It's actually beautiful up here. Again, you're not getting quite the views until you go back that way, which we will obviously go back and do that, and we'll take the tram down as well, but it's just gorgeous up here. I didn't realize this whole video would be just a hunt for squirrels, but here we are. But at least you get some pretty good views in the meantime. Gonna be honest here, it's been a little hard to find some squirrels and or chipmunks. And for the record, the West Summit Trail from this point, which basically is not that far, we're just a little bit away from the actual gift shop, 0.6 miles to the West Summit. But if you just go a little bit back from that West Summit Trail sign, you get this incredible view. Look at this, that's amazing. Oh my gosh. Again, what's amazing is when you walk just like, it feels like 50 feet, 100 feet, and then you look at a different angle, it just feels like it's a whole new painting. Okay, so what we're trying to do is pick a spot that's relatively quiet. And they said don't unshell them, and we're trying to just coax them to say hello. So we're just gonna okay, and now we wait.
3 hours later.
Spot one was a bust, so we are going to take in some more gorgeous views and find another spot to try to coax some squirrels to say hello. Oh, we got a guy, we found. We're just going, there he goes. He's stealing it and he's eating it. Let's try to get close. Going close. Quiet. Oh, got him. Oh, he ran away. We saw him for a second. He was there. It happened. It was real. Ah! So we have learned quickly that the moments of the critters taking the food are fleeting. So have your camera ready at all times, because that they take it and they run. So back sort of at that gift shop area at the front, and now we're gonna try going the other way to see if we can find some woodland critter friends. Okay, we have found some friends. We're seeing if they'll take the bait. They are up there. You see them running? It's hard to get with my zoom, but there they are. Oh, I think they're gonna take the bait. Take it, take the bait, yeah. There you go. Yeah, we got them, look at that. Oh, look at these little guys. Oh, yeah, we're trying to throw it so we like get it near them, but you're not supposed to feed them with your hand, because they even though they're cute and small, they could kind of nibble at you, so you wanna be a little careful. Oh, he's just hiding behind. Oh, there's some more friends over here. Oh, we got a few. We got a few down here, look at that. Wow, this is so fun. I'm so glad my wife is here to be the one who's throwing all this, so I can focus on the filming. Look at these guys, look. Okay, so the other way seemed pretty good. Looks like we got a squirrel as well this time. Look at that. You see these? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh, wow. This is great. This is so cool. They just take them and they run. They scatter. Oh, again, it's fleeting. So have your camera ready when you're doing this. And it's good to have like one be the thrower, one be the filmer. Okay, it's so hard to see. There's one right there on the thing. He's stuffing them in his mouth and his cheeks are bulging and it's hilarious. I'm gonna just try to get a little bit closer. He's away from us, but yeah, his cheeks are bulging. He's like stuffing them to the gills. Look at that, look at him. Can you see him now? I know it's a little bit blurry, but oh my gosh. Oh yeah, come a little closer. Come a little closer. Look at this guy. Look at his cheeks. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. Oh, enjoy your treat. Enjoy your wonderful, delicious peanutty treat. This has been absolutely delightful. Like, it is so cute to walk around and see all the critters and then like give them the peanuts and see them do that. Like, so my advice is a little bit of patience. Try different spots. It seemed like when you walk down the stairs from the cafe going to the right, that's where we saw the most for us. But of course, as you're doing this, you still get like these great rock formations. You can walk up a little bit and get those great views, but a little bit more to explore. And just to show you what I was talking about, we climbed up these rocks up there to then get this view here. Look at this. The rocks are all sticky rocks, so something I don't show on the channel a lot is we do like to hike, and so like these rocks, they're nice and sticky, so like basically they grip very well, so it's easy to kind of like just hike up this a little bit. Obviously be careful. Usually 3 points of contact is a good idea, but then you get these awesome views. Something I did not quite capture on the camera. As we were up here a moment ago, some of the critters were running around over here, so you might get a chance of like putting peanuts in these crevices and then they might show up. So just let you know that. Wasn't on the camera, sorry, I'm out of breath. We are at like 83 or what, like over 8,000 feet above sea level up here. Whew. As we're walking back to that gift shop viewing platform, I did want to point out this really cool tree. Some of the trees are really cool, but like look at the way it like, whoa, gotta watch my feet. You watch where I'm walking. Anyway, it goes like out of the rock there and like goes up and like splits the rock there. That's amazing. I mean, life will find a way. So going back through the gift shop just really quickly to get that view for you when I let exit. You can go around on the outside, I think, but look at this. I got this whole viewing platform. Just gonna walk over here to get out of people's way, but like look at this. Yeah, you can go around. They got benches for you to sit, and then like very unobstructed, where some of that trail was a bit obstructed. You get those amazing views again, where again you're seeing like all of Estes Park over here. Again, Stanley Hotel there, Lake Estes down there. If you're coming from like the Denver area, usually you come in from that way. It is, man, these views are spectacular, and I feel fortunate we got a really lucky day. But something cool from here is, look, you can also see the tram coming up a little bit over there. So that's pretty neat. So when it's finally time to descend, you basically there's a Hungry Chipmunk Cafe. You kind of walk down this way a little bit. You go under this bridge that you walked through before, and you walk down this path this way, and we'll eventually get basically to the lines to get back onto the aerial tramways down. There is no, as far as I know, specific times. You basically just, as you can see up here, you just kind of get in line and you'll get on as soon as you're able. But before we get on, we can kind of peek into the mechanisms here. Look at this. Look how cool this is. You see the big wheel turning, lets you know it's moving. The big engine. Oh, that's really cool. I love that they have these doors open for you. Okay, so one little kind of point of correction. I thought we had to come down this way to then get in this line here, but it looks like if you went down the ramp this way, you could also then come around right here. When I had looked previously, there was a bunch of people standing here, so I didn't think you could actually do that. So just so you know, if you are back on this ramp, it looks like you can just kind of circle back down, but you still load right here. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Go ahead.
All right, here we go, back on our descent. We're the fun time town. Let's see how we do here. Okay. Get as good a spot. Let's get the back here. Let's get the back here so it can be. We'll see as we're coming down more, but we'll get a little bit looking this way as well. So begins our descent. Okay. So kind of going in the same direction. Well, obviously going the way we came. So we'll see some of the views there, and then I'll turn around sometimes and like look at this down here. Oh my gosh, yeah, we got a pretty packed like sardines version of this time here. So views that way aren't the easiest, but this way, at least you can see the mountain we climbed. It's that one. It's that one right there, which is pretty cool. Ooh, that kind of swings a little bit. That was a little freaky. And to hold on to this pretty tight. So, oh my gosh. Not sure I'll show this one all the way down, but I will show most of the way down because it's pretty cool. Let's look back and see. Oh yeah, now I can really see that way up there. Look at that. That is amazing, like just the angle, like that eventually does to get that high. I just find that really crazy. Because like, you are way above the canopy here. It's kind of freaky because like, when you look the way I'm filming right now, it almost feels like we're literally flying. Like, cause you can barely, like you have to look up to see the actual wire there. And, like you can't even see like the edges, of course, in my shot of the gondola. So it really kind of feels like we're just flying down here. And we're making our final approach. And as precedent suggests, I have to say, welcome home. You've arrived. So as we exit here, you can see the station much better than any other time we saw before. But then you can go in here and you can exit truly through the gift shop. So while I definitely have a gift shop at the top where you can get some stuff, you can see there's quite a little bit more, I think, of gifts over here. Or maybe the same amount. I haven't counted everything. Why are you even asking? Just want to point out again, they got a lot of great 70th anniversary stuff with this fun image of all these critters and such on here. I love all this. I love they got these postcards here. They got like, this is not even a postcard. This is us like telling you about it. So yeah, we were at 8,700 feet when I couldn't breathe up there. Like they have this on so many fun things. Like they even have it on a tote bag for when you need to tote stuff around. Okay. So something I have to ask you guys, because something I've seen that's a weird trend is like the back of the shirts being great and the front being like just a little like patch in the front where like they purposely are displaying like this is the back of the shirt. And then this, let me turn around, is the front of the shirt where they got that little thing at the top and then they got the back here. So like that seems like a weird trend I've been seeing where like they have that there and then on the hoodies, like the hoodies are literally like displayed with the back facing front to try to entice you. Like this is the back and the actual, like you can see the hood's on this side. Have other people seen that? Have you seen that? I don't love that because sometimes like the front of the shirt is just that little patch, see? It's just that like little patch, which is not bad in and of itself, but like this back is like, that's the fun part. What's up with that? Well, we had a real up and down kind of day, and I mean that in the best way possible. This was absolutely fantastic. I love this so much. I didn't mention at the beginning, it is kind of mountain prices to go on this, so it's $40 for adults. I don't remember the exact price for kids, but just know, depending on the time of day you go and the group size, I think you can get some discounts, but like full price for an adult is $40, so it can feel a little bit expensive, but those are mountain prices. But I think this was great. I think the journey up and down is really fun. I think what you can see at the top is great. I love that you can feed those chipmunks and those squirrels. I think that's really cool as well. And you can stay up there as long as you want, which I think is pleasant, so that like you don't feel rushed. Like if you like went up to Pikes Peak, sometimes that could feel a little rushed, where this, not so rushed. So I think this is absolutely great. But if you did have a good time going up to the top of this aerial tramway with me, hitting like on the video really helps me out, really lets me know that you had a good time and you enjoy videos like this. But leave a comment below. Have you been on any other aerial gondola rides that you like? I love hearing about them. I've been on a few before and I love learning about more because they are super fun to me. But if you did want to consider subscribing to the channel, that is the easiest way to be notified when I do have new videos available for you to watch. But if you did want to go on a new adventure right now, I do have a few aerial tramway type adventures on the channel, where one is right here. That's a great adventure right there. However, if you did want to go on a Colorado adventure, I got a whole humongous playlist of fun things to do in and around Colorado here as well. But hopefully I will see you in one of those in the near future. But until then, I'll just say for now, goodbye. I am still Clutch.